good morning everybody, welcome to Pilates today. So just want to bring yourself to stand at the centre of your mat. So feet about hip width apart, just gently roll back, lift your heart centre as we bring ourselves into our good postural position. So make sure that your pelvis is aligned, so tilt back and forth a few times and then find that midway point. So you have a central line through the body from the crown of your head down through the pubic bone between and to rest between your feet. So palms just facing in towards you here, middle fingers line up with the seams of the trousers. So just focus on your breath, close your eyes and just allow your breath to come in and out of the body. So in through the nose and then down through the back of the throat into the chest. And just do that a few times and just observe your breath to start us off with. And then start to guide your breath now. So making a conscious effort to really feel where that breath is going. Feel the widening and the opening of your chest. And as you exhale, just gently pull that belly centre in. As you feel that breath coming out through the nose again. So on your next breath in, open your eyes and just reach your arms up out to the side, lift up overhead, bring them down in front. Exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, inhale, turn to your right, left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Exhale, come to centre, hands to prayer. Other side, inhale, exhale. So adding that nice twist, keep the hips square as you can. So your one hip will want to go back with the back arm. Try to keep it as far forward as you can. So the twist comes from your thoracic spine and not your hips. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale up. Take both arms now. Exhale. So using the thumbs to drive the motion. Take an inhale as you open. Exhale. Inhale a little bit higher now, head height. And then a little bit higher and down to the side. Good. Just bring your feet to touch, big toes to touch. Ground your left foot. Allow your right foot to lift as the arms come up and down. And again, so if you can, try not to allow your foot to touch the floor. So using your core muscles here, you always have a get out clause of just dropping your toe down if you need to. And then release. Let's do the same on the other side. So take a breath in, so ground through your right foot and allow the left leg to float and back down. So inhale, lift, exhale. Inhale, exhale and release it down. Just take those shoulders, roll them back, opening out. One more each side. Good, take a breath in and release down, bend the knees, round the spine, inhale, exhale, then inhale as you press, so exhale as you round, inhale, so standing cat curl, just warming up through the back, and release, bringing it to neutral, extend those arms out, take a breath in and lift, hold the right wrist and stretch, and release. Other side, stretch, release. Right side, release, and left side, and release. Just circle those arms. Okay, feet a little bit further apart now, so just take a rotation. One more each side. And release down. Take those legs wide now as we open out through the inner thighs. Toed out position, press down and lift. Take those arms forward and out and up forward and out and up and down. Feet forward, right side, left side. Bring it to centre, walk it in, and just come to the edge of your mat. Now, as we start our first exercise, our roll down push up. So taking the shoulders back, get your body aligned. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pull your chin back, tuck it down towards the chest, and allow the spine to curl forwards, just one vertebra at a time. Just relaxing down through the spine. Soften the knees if you need to get your hands towards the floor. Hold it here, take a breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands out. Drop your knees, bring yourself into a press-up position. So easy position is a box. So we'll start off with that one. So turn the elbows out and then bend them and bring your nose down level with your thumb, forearms touch, and push back up through the arms. Keep your core muscles in. So pressing down, pushing up, and pressing down. Pushing up. Tuck the toes under, lift up, bent knee, down dog position, lengthen through the back here, and then gently walk your hands back in towards your feet. Take a breath in, you start to roll the back up with the breath out. Re-stack in the vertebra one at a time, take a breath in, and exhale. So this time we're going to take the press up a little bit deeper. So if that was hard enough for you, you stay in that box position. So walking out, dropping down. So stay in a box position if that's all right for you. If not, extend forward, elbows in. So thighs are perpendicular here almost, and then pressing down and pushing up. So it's the same arm position. Working through the backs of the arms. One more time. Pushing up. Toes under. Walk back. Push up. Walk your feet, hands in towards your feet. And then start to roll the spine back up. Release it down. One more time. Breath in. Exhale. So rolling through the spine. Work to where you feel comfortable. Feel that nice movement of spine with breath. Take a breath in, walking out. Find your press-up position, wherever you feel comfortable. And here we go. So engage the core. Keep your spine supported all the way through. Drop it down and push. One more time. And push up. From here, just sit back into a child's pose position here. Take a breath in through the back, the sides and the front of your torso. And then bring yourself onto all fours in a box position for our next exercise, which is our kneeling Superman exercise. So wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. So make sure you pad down through the base of your fingers here and not through the wrists. So make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders and your knees are directly underneath your hips. So from this position, we're going to extend right arm and left foot out. Engage your core a little deeper and then float arm and leg up. Lowering down. Staying on this side, lifting up and down. And again, floating, fingers and toes, release. Slide it in, get your balance, your 4 points of contact again. Engage your core. Take a breath in and just take the left arm and the right leg out. And then reach up and float and down. So try not to dip your back here, so you're using your core muscles to keep your spine stable as you're moving your limbs. So just lengthen through fingers and toes and lift from shoulder and from buttocks. Release it down. So position, just round the back. Bring it back down to your neutral spine. So let's do the same on the right side. So take it out, and float, and down. Float, and down. Make sure the weight isn't on that left wrist. And down. Bring it in, change sides, extend, float, and down. And again, float, and down. So nice big core contraction here, and release. Let's take a cat curl, pushing up and down. Okay, so this time you're just going to alternate from side to side. So neutral spine, engage your core, shoulders back and down. Here we go. Right arm, left leg, extend and lower. Keep the weight back to 4 points and then change to the other side. And release. Extend from the crown of your head. Try not to have any sideways movement and shift of weight. Last one. And release. So we're going to come into a child's pose here, so knees wide, toes touching, sit back and just relax down here. So allow your hips just to rest on your heels, use a cushion if you need to there. Just relax the whole body. Just notice where that breath is going. Notice any tension in your hips, your back. Just breathe into any areas of tension that you feel. Good. And release it down. Okay. So just carefully bring yourself back up. Come to rest on your left side. We come into hip abduction with a scissor kick. So lying down, both legs are straight. If you need to, you can have that bottom leg bent, but try to keep them straight if you can. Let your head rest in your arms, so use your arm as a pillow. So the whole of your side, so your bottom is lifted, your hip is lifted, feet are together and heels pushed away. So we're just going to engage your core, draw the shoulder blades back and down as you float that leg up and down. So everything is coming from your core, front, back and sides of your core, supporting your spine as the leg is going into hip abduction. And for those of you that want a little bit more, you can put a resistance band around your thighs or around your ankles, your calves. So the lower down the band, the harder the exercise will be as we're working with a longer lever. So wherever you place that resistance will determine the intensity of the same exercise. Okay. We're just going to hold this up here about halfway. Engage your core a little bit more. We're just going to do some little tiny pulses here. So really focus on your balance, on your core stability here, core stabilization. Good. Toes are pushed away, heels pushed away, and then bring that leg down. So I'm going to lift both legs together now, have them slightly apart, enough to do a scissor kick. So we take top leg forward, bottom leg back, and then change. So as if you're skiing on one of those ski machines, straight legs, knees is just slightly soft. Keep your core engaged. This top hand should be nice and light, so your core is doing the work. You're just using the fingertips just to balance. Make a little tent shape here with your fingers and just have that little point of support. And resting through. Taking that scissor kick as big as you feel comfortable. position here. Great for slimming down your centers, your waist area, and then just bring it back to center and rest it down. So we're going to come up onto our forearm, legs are bent, and we're lifting up from underneath here into a side plank. Reach that arm up, lifting up towards the ceiling, and release it down. So the next level is to have the legs straight. So you can have your front foot either forward or back, whichever is right for you. And then you lift up from underneath, hold, and reach that arm up. So again, we're working through our core here. Come down anytime you need to. So we can release it down. And then we do one more. We push back up when you're ready. So pushing up. So have a sense that you're holding on to something here, pushing up from underneath, and then releasing it down. Excellent, well done. Come onto your back now. So we're going into the 100 exercise. So make sure your spine is in its neutral position. So you have your tailbone down, lift your upper back, draw your shoulder blades in. That will help you maintain that neutral spine. So we're going to start off with our head just chin towards the chest, arms out, feet are down. Engage your core and have a sense of just tapping and just bringing your chest slightly towards your belly button as you tap here. You can support the head with one hand if you want to and tap so there's no pulling on the neck. Okay, here we go. So we breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, rest it down. So the next level is to have the legs up, so you can have one leg or two, whichever is comfortable for you. So you may want to progress to one leg first. Chin to chest, coming up, feel your shoulder blades, and here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe out. Breathe in. So you use your taps to count the breath. It's one continuous breath, not 5 little ones. Big core contraction all the time. Last time. And out. Just rest in, bring the knees in towards you, just rock side to side. So we're going to do one more. So whichever level you wish to work at, both feet down, one foot down, both feet up, or the next level we're going to take the legs up straight. So feel your shoulder blades, and here we go. Engage the core, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, breathe out, and rest. Okay. So we're going into some windscreen wipers now. So feet down, have them wide edge of your mat, palms up, and then just allow the knees to roll to the right, back up to center, and over to the left. Center, over to the right, center, over to the left. Again, over to the right, and over to the left. Good, nice, moving side to side here. Just loosening out any tension. Take it to the left one more time. and then bring it to center. Bring your feet in, knees in, hold over the knees, take a breath in. As you exhale, just roll yourself into a ball, and inhale and release. Take your feet down, just push yourself up now and come to lie on your right side. So we're doing the hip abduction, the scissor kick on the left leg this time, on the left side of the body. So resting down. Try to do it with your legs straight, but if you need that bottom leg bent, that's fine. So lengthen through the heels, let your head relax back in your hand, engage your core, and just float that top leg. So try not to twist from the hip, put your hand on your hip here and feel the bones, feel the movement in the joint. You don't want to feel it kind of rotating back, just want that abduction of the hip here, that shortening of this side here. Okay? If you put your hand here, you feel the muscles contract, your glute med muscles here, amongst other things. Okay, so lift and lower. And again, reaching up, so making sure you're pulling through your center here as you float that leg up and down. Okay, so hold it halfway. Let's do some little pulses here now. So again, just pulling in from your center, front, back and sides, focusing on your breath. So nice breath in through the nose, filling your spaces in your lungs, in your rib cage, and then breathe out through the nose. And just engaging a little bit more with that exhale. Good. And then release it down. So let's do that scissor kick. So both legs up, top leg forward, bottom leg back. So you just go as far as is comfortable for you. Make a little tent with your left hand, so your fingertips are down. Nice relaxed position with your head resting in your arm or a cushion if you have one. Good. So a lovely relaxing way to exercise, but you certainly know that you're doing something. It's keeping your nervous system nice and calm and relaxed as we're working. So bringing that back, then bringing it to center, drop it down. So we're going into our side plank. So starting off with a bent leg if you wish, resting on your forearm, pushing up from underneath, reaching that arm up. So really focus on lifting up, pushing from underneath here. Okay, shoulders back and down, extend from the crown of your head. Just nice resting on your forearm and then releasing down. So if you want to go a bit further, legs straight. I like to put my top leg slightly behind, and then you reach up again, pushing up. So really working those side body muscles here now. Good. And then releasing it down. And we just do one more. So reaching up, nice big opening. And rest it down. So we're coming onto our backs again now for our bridge. So lift the back, draw the shoulder blades in and down, get that neutral spine, get your feet close, hip width apart. So you're going to use your heels to activate your glute muscles here. Back of your arms down, using your arms to press as you just peel the spine off the mat one vertebra at a time. So before we do that, make sure we're in neutral. Draw the heels like as if you're pulling them back and feel your glutes activate, and then start to With the breath in, start to peel the spine, keeping the activation of the glutes. It's not a squeeze. Lifting up, one vertebra at a time, holding it there. Take a breath out, and then as you breathe in, keep the glutes activated, lift the heels, and then start your descent down, one vertebra at a time, with your breath out. So one breath and one breath out. Here we go. So engage, breath in, peel the spine, lifting up, top of your bridge, hold it there, breathe out, pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. Inhale, float the heels, exhale, float the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, pushing up, activating the glutes, drawing those heels in. Inhale, then exhale, lift, and then lower down. Good. So we're just going to keep that sequence going. So peeling the spine, just feeling that nice movement of spine here. Exhale at the top. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower down. So nice steady movement with breath. And again, one more time now, pushing up. Try to look for a little bit more space this time, a little bit more height. So if you can here, lift your right leg up, lower down, lift your left leg up, lower down. Take a breath in, lift both heels, decompress the spine, and exhale as you roll the spine down, one vertebra at a time, and relax. Just allow your knees to come in, nice restorative pose here. Just relax there. Take a few breaths in and out. And then bring your legs in one at a time, bringing your knees in towards your chest. Just do some circles. And the other way. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll yourself into a ball. Inhale and release. Exhale, roll into a ball. Exhale, release. One more time. And then release the left leg down. Keep hold of your right knee in towards your chest. Extend your left leg away. And then reach that right leg up. So feeling that nice stretch of the back of the thigh here. So have a little contraction here. So try to feel as though you're pushing the leg into the hands and matching the resistance with your hands so there's no movement. And then release the pushing, and then just try to actively bring that leg towards you a little further to find the next point of stretch. Then bend the knee, slide the left foot in, put your right ankle to the thigh, draw the legs in towards you. And if that's enough for you there, just do a little movement side to side first of all. And then if you can, right hand through the middle, hold on to the inside of the left leg, left hand to the outside of the left leg, and then just feel that nice stretch in those deep 6 external hip rotators. Down here now, just start to release the leg, place the foot down, take your other leg down and just rest. So this time bring your left knee in and extend your right leg away. Nice opening with breath. Then start to extend that left leg up. Find that point of stretch. Keep your elbows soft. Lengthen both heels away from you. Let's do that contraction again. So create a little bit of resistance. So there's no movement. So leg into hands, hands into leg. And then release. And then actively bring that leg a little closer towards you to deepen that stretch. Release, bend that knee back in, slide the right foot in, take your left ankle to the thigh. Just draw the legs in and just move the hips side to side. And then bring your left hand to hold the inside of the right thigh, right hand to the outside of the right thigh. Pull the legs in to where you feel a nice stretch. And just hold it there. Just deepen the breath, search for a little more space. And when you feel you can move a little deeper, just move into that space with your breath out. And then release the foot down. Bring yourself to just roll over onto your front as we do a stretch for the right front thigh. So bring your right leg back, knees together, head down relaxed. And we're going to do that contraction again, so just push foot into hand, hand into foot, create that tension, and then release the tension. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just try to actively bring that leg back a little further. Feel that stretch deepen, and then release. So we'll do the same on the other side. So left leg back. Try not to twist your back here. So relax it down. Let's create that contraction now. Foot into hand, hand into foot. And release. And when you feel able to, just bring that leg back a little more, or lift the knee up a little bit. And then release it down. Okay, so I'm going to come into an abdominal stretch now. So elbows underneath your shoulders. Just move your hips side to side, take a breath in, press the tops of the toes down to your knees lift, and then inhale and lift up. So feel as though you're just lengthening through the tummy muscles here. And if you can, come up a little higher. So just feel the back is relaxed, there's no tension in the back here. So just use whatever you need to do to feel that abdominal stretch. Just releasing through, nice big opening. And if you feel like you need to go down and come back up, that's fine as well. So just feel that opening. Try not to squeeze the buttocks. In fact, if you turn your toes inwards, heels outwards, that will decompress the spine, stop the glutes from activating, and release it down. Okay, so bring your hands back, push up onto all fours. Just going to take a breath out as you round the spine into cat. Inhale as you come down into cow pose, and we'll just do that flow. Just releasing. Release it down. So bringing it to your neutral position, open the knees. Sit back into child's pose. Walk the fingertips out. Rock side to side with your shoulders. And then just take your hands to the left side and press your right shoulder down. And feel that nice opening of side body. And then release. Walk the hands to center. Stretch a little bit more side to side. And then walk your hands to the right side and stretch your left shoulder down Nice big opening there. And then walk back to center. Walk your hands in, come up, take your right leg forwards. Just get a nice stretch through the hip flexor here. Take your arm up and back, up and back. Come to center. Feel that inner thigh stretch. And then turn to the other side, drop it down. Take your arm up, stretching out. Come back to center. Just gently bring your feet in and roll up through the spine. One vertebra at a time. Take the arms up. Take your right arm down. Nice big stretch. Release. And your left arm down. Good. And then release. Interlace your fingers behind. Push down and lift up. Nice big opening for the chest. Release it down. Roll the shoulders back. Take a breath in and exhale. Breath in and exhale. One more time. Take a breath in and release it down. So well done everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a lovely day, the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Take care and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.